After being holed up, and thank you, in the Ecuadorian embassy for the past 7 years, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has been arrested. He faces charges in the U.S. for conspiring to hack into a classified government computer. WikiLeaks tweeted that he's won dozens of journalism awards, nominated for a Nobel Prize every year since 2010, and this is just a campaign by the CIA to delegitimize and dehumanize him. I was almost said dehumidify him.
That would be a good idea, actually. He's quite a human.
You know, so what do you think it is? Why is this happening? Did he break the law? Was it a problem?
Well, remember what he did originally.
Yeah, tell.
Well, he hacked into the Democrats' computers and helped Trump get elected, basically, by exposing Podesta's emails, and then Comey went after Hillary. And remember that? And
I do. Yeah.
That's why Trump won, basically, in 2016.
But he's been doing it since 2010, as far as I know. And that's when Trump, in an interview back in 2010, said that he hated this guy and that he thought that he would deserve the death penalty along those lines. Then in 2016, when it was hacking the DNC, he promoted him, said that he loved WikiLeaks, and basically promoting the information he was sharing
so if it
about.
works for him, he loves it. If it doesn't work for him, he doesn't like it.
But here's the weird thing, though, is even after praising him, it was under the Trump administration, the DOJ, in 2017, that prosecuted Julian Assange. Obama and Holder could have done that the year before, and they punted it. So that's where I get confused, is where you hear from Trump praising the guy, and then under his administration, they're the ones that actually prosecuted him.
The politics of this have always been completely hypocritical on both sides. Eric Holder, under Obama, decided against pursuing persecution of Assange, of concerns that WikiLeaks was, quote, a journalistic organization that would raise First Amendment issues. Chelsea Manning was granted clemency. Chelsea Manning in 2010 released 750,000 classified and sensitive military documents that put our national security at risk. Under the Obama administration, she was given clemency. This is something that a lot of people who have put national security at first, I put myself in that category, have been warning about and warning about and warning about. And the only time the Democrats started caring is when it started affecting them politically, and Hillary Clinton's emails were released, and John Podesta's emails were released.
Does
and
anybody,
I, for one,
so what's going to happen with him? That's my question.
So here's the biggest
I hope he rots in
problem.
hell, starting with that.
Well,
Can I weigh in?
Go ahead.
You know, I think that if you have a problem with Julian Assange and what he released in terms of national security, then you need to have a problem with the Pentagon Papers. You need to have a problem with the Panama Papers. You need to have a problem with the Iraq and Afghanistan war logs being released, because those items being released, I think, protected our democracy. And the reason that the Obama administration and Eric Holder decided not to punt, but decided that our Constitution protected Julian Assange is because our Constitution does protect Julian Assange. Because our Constitution...
I'm sorry, I got to push back hard on this.
You can push back after I'm finished speaking. The Constitution protects freedom of the press. It is our First Amendment to the Constitution, because I believe it's our most important amendment. So it is very clear that the Constitution protects information, investigative journalism, even if that information is gotten illegally, even if that information is a matter of national security.
I think what you said was just straight propaganda, just so we're clear. I'm sorry.
Well, if the law is propaganda,
I'm sorry. It is
then
not,
I'm sorry.
They're not First Amendment. He was a cyber terrorist from day one, which is how we got in the situation we're in right now. You released 750,000 classified or sensitive information that put our military at risk, that put our spies at risk, that put our diplomats at risk. And I'm sorry, but Democrats only started caring once it started implicating Hillary Clinton. And I am very consistent on this issue for years. And again, I'm glad Ecuador.
But can I point out, there is a difference, Sonny, in being a whistleblower and being a straight-up hacker. And what we found out with Assange is he conspired with Russia to meddle in our 2016 election.
So it was him.
If that is not committing a crime,
yes,
I don't know what that
allegedly
is.
I think
So to say that's under the freedom of speech, I can't get... here's what I would tell you.
Let her do it.
The Obama administration... this happened in 2010, is what you're talking about.
My dad
right?
was ambassador to China at the time I was living there, and I remember it was so awful for the embassy because spies that were working over there, their names were released and put out to the public, and that puts their lives at risk.
In 2010, the Obama administration looked at this not in 2010, but this happened in 2010. The Obama administration looked at this. The Department of Justice looked at this and determined that the Constitution protected this.
It's cyber terrorism.
Group of lawyers.
It is cyber
Whatever
terrorism.
it is.
Clarify something from Hot Topics. Julian Assange has been accused of leaking hacked emails from the DNC, not hacking them himself, okay? And of course, he hasn't been convicted of anything at the moment.